Good evening and welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday night. Hope that your week is going well. Um, Looking forward for me anyway for a pretty short week. Work-wise, we get Good Friday and Easter Monday off, so I'm looking forward to that. Um, so let's go ahead and see if anyone's here. And if I could get an video check, I would appreciate it. So, oh, wow. All right, so we've got Davo, Alan Bruner, Zen is here. Thank you for modding as always, Zen. Go with the Flow Aquatics. Yep. Hello, welcome. Um, so yeah, Alan actually did figure out the Easter egg that was in the thumbnail. That was going to be kind of part of the game tonight, was to see if you could guess the Easter egg. But Alan already got it, so good job. Oh, I am sorry to hear that, Alishan. Yes, Paul was definitely, Dr. Loiseau was definitely, um, definitely, definitely a great one. So, Alan, no, it's no worries. I just wanted to see if anyone figured it out. So, I didn't hide it too difficult, so it wasn't so difficult. But yeah, so. So yeah, that's definitely some sad news about Dr. Loisel for sure. You know, best wishes to his family and everyone. So, um, I think with that, I think we'll talk first. I think we'll talk first about the auction that happened Saturday night. That was actually a lot of fun. So, there was one fish in particular that I was very interested in. I don't see Skull on right now, but yeah. So he had a group of Genesia ansa, which are the one-sided live bearer. Very cool fish. One that I've actually not kept before. So I was very primed and very excited to get that. So yeah. So that was. I kind of waited around for a while. I think that came up about 4 hours into the auction, but. I was very happy to get those, and I'm looking forward to getting those here in the fish room. I will say that they are not in the they're not in the pictures tonight. They're not in the ranking for my daughter tonight. I'm actually going to get a picture of them when they're here, and then I'll go ahead and I'll put those into the pictures. So actually, there's a guy in our fish club that's actually been looking for those as well. So hopefully, I can breed some of them, and I can give him some too. So. Hello, Stan Pittman. Welcome. So yeah, so I'm excited to get those, but it was kind of funny. I kind of scheduled kind of a lot of my weekend activities kind of around when that auction was, because I knew that I really wanted to get those fish. So like I wanted to play golf last weekend again, and kind of make the tee time, so that I was hopefully home in time to get to the start of the auction. Just in case the order wasn't the order that was on the page, and I actually barely made it. It was kind of funny. I had to stop and get dinner on the way home. See if the kids wanted anything. So the round of golf, even though it was 50 degrees out here, was rather long. It was a nice 5-hour round. So leave the place at 5 o'clock. It was about a half-hour drive. Stop and get food. Got on the internet, on the computer, literally at 6 o'clock, eating my dinner, waiting for the auction. And then it was kind of nice because I had on the other TV, I had the Western Michigan versus Boston University college hockey finals on. So if you are a Western Michigan Broncos hockey fan, congratulations on your national title. So that was a lot of fun. So I had that on, and it was kind of funny because as it was getting kind of closer to when Curtis was going to come up, my kids wanted me to go up and try some crumble cookies. So there's apparently a crumble cookie challenge where you have to try a specific crumble cookie, and they're like Kardashian themed or whatever. So you have to go and try, these Kardashian themed crumble cookies, and the kids filmed me and see if which ones I liked, and apparently, um, yeah. So apparently, I liked ones that no one else liked. So one of them was actually like kind of like a chocolate, like one of those chocolate like fountain kind of cakes. So yeah, so it was so yeah, that was kind of good. But so it was. I was like, hey, we better get this done before the auction starts. Like I've been waiting here for 4 hours, and I'm not gonna miss the fish because I'm up here eating, you know, testing out crumble cookies for your Snapchat video or TikTok or whatever, wherever they put that on. So, um, so yeah, so it's fun. I kind of evaded the children, evaded TikTok videos, and ended up getting the fish that I wanted. So, definitely, definitely a lot of fun. So, hello, Fish Fam Link, and hello, Uncle Smiley, and Into the Future 1.618. So, welcome. So yeah, so it was kind of a fun little auction actually. I really enjoyed that. I was glad they raised a bunch of money for the wedding. So really, yeah, so really a lot of fun. Really enjoyed that. Might hang out for some other fish auctions. I think Skipper's got one coming up. But yeah, I'm actually going to go to an auction this weekend as well, and I actually will take some fish. So if you are in the Southwest Michigan area near Kalamazoo, I will go ahead and I'll bring some. Probably bring like a couple good ads, maybe. Bring probably some Limia islay and probably a bunch of plants. But if you want to go to the Southwest Michigan Aquarium Society auction, it's this Saturday, April 19th at. Auction starts at 11, and I think the check-in's like at 9. So yeah, so if you want to go out to the Kalamazoo area, if you're near there, check them out. I think the weekend after there's a swap in Fort Wayne, Indiana as well. So if you're interested in if you're near Indiana, go ahead and check out the Fort Wayne swap. That should be a lot of fun as well. So, oh, and Jeff's got an auction too on the 19th. Okay, all right. So there's plenty of fish auctions, things like that. So I think with that we'll head onward to the kind of the college decision piece. I think if you look in the Clown Loach, you'll kind of find what that decision was. So the Clown Loach, kind of has the college that my daughter's 99.9% going to go to. She's made it Instagram official, so I can say now. But she will be attending Michigan State University in the fall, studying nursing and food science, I think is what she said on there. So, yeah, so that excited for that. So I went to the University of Michigan, so it'll be kind of fun during like football season with the rivalry and everything. So kind of be a little bit of a house divided. But I've never been like a huge Michigan State hater, to be honest with you guys. Really kind of just, I grew up near Michigan State, so I'm kind of like, I was a Michigan State fan until I ended up going to Michigan. So, anyway, it'll be pretty exciting to see how all that turns out. We'll see if she does nursing and food science for the entire time, but, we'll see how all that goes. So May is going to be kind of an interesting month as well. With graduation season, there's a bunch of stuff in May. There's like honors dinners, and there's the graduation itself, and there's like where they walk through the elementary school and all that kind of stuff. So I don't think it's going to be on any stream times. So yeah, so nursing is definitely a solid career. So hopefully we'll see how she does with it. And like I said, a lot of people going into college changing their majors. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so that I think we're going to go ahead now and plop it on over to that's a fair point, Zen. Zen said that you have to abandon your allegiances and support the other side while she's there. The rivalry can start once she graduates. We'll see. I think it'll be a little. It would always be in good fun anyway. There's no hate. Like I don't really have like a hatred towards Michigan State. Like Ohio State, I'll be honest, it will be a little different, but it'll be kind of like friendly jib, you know, friendly jiving. So Alshon said same here. His wife went to UConn, and daughter is in grad school at Zuni, in the of South Carolina. Okay. So, yeah, so definitely, like my wife and I don't really have um, a rivalry per se. She went to a smaller college called Albion College, which is kind of middle of Michigan, kind of off of I-94. So, Von Lurker asked, "Why is it so hard to find different species of bitterlings?" Um, you got me on that one. Let me see what I can come up with. Let me go rack the brain there on that one. I mean, I just think bitterlings are kind of just not around that much at all anyway. That's kind of going to be my answer. I know it's not the best answer. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's kind of a. I don't see a lot um, of bitterlings around in general. So that's going to be kind of my guess. Maybe it's a color thing. Um, Not sure. Um, I have heard of them. They're kind of like goldfish, maybe. Um, let me. We'll pull them up on the internet real quick, and we'll take a look at them. So, all right, we're gonna have to do some finagling. Just give me 1 second. So we'll do the screen share. All right. So got the bitterlings up now, and then I will flip the chat so I can see it. All right. I mean, they are kind of like I think this one's kind of cool. So, but yeah, we'll take a look here and see. I mean, that one's cool. Like that one. Yeah, see, and then we've got the volcano bitterlings. There's a video from. I don't want to click on it, but that looks very primetime aquatics like. Um, so, but yeah, so that's the volcano bitterling right there. See, yeah, that one's cool. So, there's a couple. Um, we kind of go through here. Okay, so the new volcano bitterling. Okay, like I guess. Um, can't. I don't really know. Like I said, I mean, you just don't see them around a lot, and I don't really know why. And I'm not hooked in enough to the like the wholesale side of the hobby to really kind of give you why that would be. So unfortunately, I can't really give you much help. So, but these volcano bitterlings are kind of cool looking though. So, um, I think with that, I think since we're here, let me we'll pull the game up, and I think we'll do the game now. So, while that's coming up, I will. I think Zen had another comment. I think she said something about Cowboys. Yeah, she said if one of my kids becomes a Cowboys fan, they're out of the will. I don't know if I'd ever disown anyone for that, but um, yeah, like I mean, being a kind of a Fairweather Lions fan is not the greatest thing to be in the world. So, how's the new ACs holding? Oh, the Aquaclears. Um, Fine. I think I kind of like mine actually. So, really do like those. and I really do think they're kind of a good filter. I think I may have to do a video at some point, kind of comparing them and the titles. I kind of lean right now. I mean, they're both good filters, but I kind of lean right now actually towards the Aqua Clears. I just hate the top skimmer on the titles. It's just, it's not my. It gets clogged up with plant matter. It gets clogged up with stuff, and it just is kind of not the best. So, and then it makes this obnoxious loud noise, and then you have to keep cleaning it out. So that's kind of my take on that right now. So with the game, let me make sure you guys are all in the right spots here. Yep, we're good to go with that. Make sure that I can read the chat. So, all right. So our game here is Are They Basic? It's my daughter's. I got to read this comment real quick. Hold on. So I grew up in Texas Stadium, but that was before Jerry Jones bought the team, and then Jerry kind of gets in the way of that, I think. So, um, so yeah. So yeah. So that's kind of, yeah. He just kind of gets in the way, but like I said, I can't talk because I live in Detroit and watch the Lions. So it's finally been good, but it's taken like 2 lifetimes for that to happen. So hopefully it continues and they can actually win a Super Bowl, and we can do like a celebratory Super Bowl stream. Hello, Nancy B. How are you? All right, so back to the game. So if you're new here, we play a game basically where I send my daughter 5 pictures of fish. She determines how basic they are between 1 to 10. So it's very different aquarium fish. I did take your recommendations right now, and I did put on some loaches. They're not all loaches right now, but I will say that she is kind of a hater this week. That's the one tip I will give you, is that she was a little bit of a hater. So, like I said before, the Genesia Ansa that I bought are not on here yet, but I do want her to rank those. I'll probably get those sometime next week. So the picture, what was I saying? The pictures won't come up till like the week after. So, again, we're going to see if they're basic between 1 to 10. Give you guys a few minutes to answer, and we'll go ahead and go through this real quick. All right, first one here, Dojo Loach, little danger noodle. Haven't really kept any loaches, really. Trying to think of any that I've kept, and I don't think I have. I think I've kind of steered clear of the loaches. So we got a couple 7s. Stan's got 2. Ellen's got 4. Uncle Smiley's got 5. Nancy's got 3. She still does have her class for a while, so I am working though on. I'm going to try to get her to come and do a couple of these to see, see if she likes it. So I think she'll do a pretty good job at it. She's probably better on camera than I am. So, all right, Leo's got 7 as well. Zen says, I think she likes the stripes and the noodle shape. Into the Future's at 5. I think we'll give it a couple more seconds here, and then I'll flip it to the next one. All right, going once, going twice. Sold 4. So yeah, so she definitely kind of hated on these guys today. So 4 4 out of 10. So, um, yeah. So Nancy says that she thinks that the snake worm works against these guys. And then Al came in with kind of probably a little bit behind. Came in with 6. So yeah, came in at 4. Kind of a wild. Yeah. So like I said, she's kind of a hater this week. So. All right. Our other loach for this week is the clown loach. That was the one that was in the thumbnail. Obviously, this is the one with the correct eye, not the Michigan State Spartan eye. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Got 5. Got 8. Stan's got 5. Leo's got 8. Nancy B has 6. Into the Future has 6. Leo has changed it to 6 as well. Alec has 6. I would say 4, but it's colorful. I think she's into that. So Alan's got 6. So we got a bunch of 6s. All right, going once, going twice, 5. So Stan got that one. If anyone else did, Dave got it as well. So, yep. So 5 out of 10. So kind of in the middle. I would actually rank this one higher. I think this one's more 7 or 8 range. So I've never kept them. At least, since I've had the barn, maybe I did when I was younger or something, but I don't think I've kept them in quite a long time. That one you really typically see at like a fish auction. So, all right, next up, Liberty Molly. So we'll see what you guys think of that. It's weird. I have space for them. I just don't. I don't know why I've not bought them. So Alan's got 2 on that one. So Zen's going back to what I would vote, which is closer. So that's kind of funny. Dave's got 3. Zen's got 6. Stan's got 2. Uncle Smiley's got 3. Into the Future 1.618 has 7. Nancy's got 2. See what else it's got. Leo's got 1. So, all right, let's see if anyone else has got a guess. Yeah, that's a very fair point, Alan. Nancy's got a great comment. I said to think like Zen when he said that she was a hater this week. Think like you, Zen. That's pretty funny. So Alex got 2 small dojo loaches really active. Leo says, "Watch, this is the one that'll get the 10." You never know. But I think my earlier comments hold true on this one. I'll just say that. Give it a couple more seconds, and then I'll flip it over for the answer. All right, so going once, going twice, 3 out of 10. So Got Uncle Smiley's got it. Dave's got it, and Into the Future's got it as well. So unless I, no, I think I went too far. But yeah, I went too far. So yeah, so definitely not loving the Liberty Molly. So kind of what I thought. Going on to the next one, I think this is the Tropheus. So we'll see what she thinks about those. Actually, one of my favorite fish, so I would rank this one quite high. So Nancy's been one off each time. So yeah. So what I really like about this game actually is it kind of gives you, um, it kind of makes you kind of have the mind of a non-fish keeper, right? So if you were, say, you were opening a fish store, which I'm not, but if you were opening a fish store, um, what would you actually stock your store with? Because a lot of your population are not hardcore hanging out in the fish fam, hanging out in YouTube fish keeper, who's gonna be, um, hey, I'm gonna buy the rarest Ghanaian species, or I'm gonna buy the rarest, you know, Lake Tanganyika cichlid, or whatever. It's gonna be the guy, the family that wants the guppies and the platies and the, things like that. So it's kind of an interesting way to view the aquarium hobby, through the eyes of someone who doesn't necessarily keep aquariums. And if they ever wanted to keep an aquarium, they'd be a very beginner aquarist. So I think it's kind of fun to look at this. I just thought of something kind of funny. I think it would be kind of fun to get like a green cup and to kind of like freak people out when I drink water on the stream. That'd just be like drinking, like look like I'm drinking nothing. I think it'd be kind of fun. So, all right. So we got Alex got 3, Nancy B's got 1, Stan's got 4, Uncle Smiley has 3, Davo's got 6, and then Alan has got 6 as well. So we'll give it a couple more seconds here, and then Leo is asking Zen to get her own number. Yeah, there's only 10 though, so we're not doing this between like 1 and 100. That'd be kind of wild. So, all right. So with that, going once, going twice, 6 out of 10. So we had a couple sixes. We've got Alan, Dave. Um, so yeah. So 6 out of 10, and then the last one, we'll flip the last one up here, which is one that I will rank very highly. So, not the best picture in the world, but got the Skiffia multipunctata, which is kind of one of my faves. So, I'd rate this like at an 8 or 9, especially that with that color marking on it. Zen gives up. Your daughter was clearly drunk. Wasn't drunk. I can pretty well assure you that. Hey, Steven. So Steven's got an 8. We got Zen's got 5. Uncle Smiley's got 8. Dave's got 4. Leo's got 8. Stan's got 6. No worries. I'm late to streams all the time. Like I'm probably like the worst. Or a lot of times I'll just lurk and I won't say anything either. I'll just kind of hang out in the ether, and then I'll appear. So so we got Branton's here as well. So thank you for coming, Branton. Um, So we'll give this a couple more minutes here and go from there. So, but yeah, it was kind of funny. Hopefully, maybe I'll find some more of these the at the fish auction this weekend in Kalamazoo. So, hello, Flatbed. I'm glad you're done with work. Yeah, I actually went into the office really late today. It was kind of a weird day. I worked from home most of the day, and then I kind of snuck into the office for like a 3:30 to 4:30 meeting. So the end of my day got a little chaotic, but it is what it is. So thank you, Fish Fam Link, for asking about membership. So yeah, so if you want to join the membership, there's a copy of my talk on there that I give on G'dayids. And then from time to time, I'll put some other random content on there as well, like stuff I wouldn't put on the channel. Like I filmed a golf hole just for kind of fun, and put that on there. Hello, Foxy's Fishes. So yeah, Ted. I think Alishon kind of talked about that for a little bit earlier. Yeah, so it's definitely unfortunate about Dr. Loisel. So, you know, best wishes to him and obviously to his family. So, Stephen asked me if I'm excited about those Jaguar live bears. Yes, I'm extremely excited about those. Looking forward to getting those this week. Yeah, so definitely rest in peace to Dr. Loisel for sure. But yeah, so definitely excited about those. They're going to come next week. So it'll give me, I'll probably film an unboxing of those and then kind of combine it with some of the fish that I'm going to pick up in Kalamazoo. Excuse me, can't talk tonight. Just have, that auction really has some really good live bears there. Generally, you know, west side of Michigan really has some good stuff. So it's kind of dependent on who comes, but generally there's quite a few G'dayids there. There's some other stuff. It's some really nice live bears there as well. I think when we go out to the barn tonight, I'll show you, you know, some of the stuff that I've gotten from Swamis in the past, including the Skiffia multipunctata that's in this picture. I did not this particular one, but I did get those fish. Some of the really nice swordtails I have as well. So it's a really good auction. So I think with that, I'll give you the final ranking here for the Skiffia. If I go to the right screen. So 6 out of 10. So didn't hate on this one too much. Let me go back and see here. So we got, anyone get 6? Nancy B did. So did Stan. So, and Ellen. So quite a few of you guys got that. So since Foxy's in here, we're gonna start a poll since you know, it's gonna be a pizza party for the wedding. Just for fun. Just give me 1 second to type. So, do you like pineapple on pizza? So we'll go ahead and we'll do a quick poll. My personal rules for pizza are no fish, no fruit. So if it is a fruit or a fish, I do not like it on the on pizza. So the poll question I put up there real quick is: Do you like pineapple on your pizza or not? So we'll help we'll help Foxy kind of pick the menu, I guess, in a way. So, all right. So let me rearrange the screens here real quick, and then so she does say that we have several varieties of pizza picked for the wedding. One type will have pineapple. Okay. So that's fair. There are people who do like it, but that does violate the fruit section of the no fish, no fruit part of my pizza my pizza request. I've never really been into barbecue sauce on pizza. So I would be thrown out of any New York City pizza parlor. Would it be the no fish? I get a lot of videos on yeah, so I get a lot of videos from like New York occasionally, like about food. Um, so Foxy will direct me to the no fish, no fruit pizza section. Yes, I will. I'm pretty good at finding that section on my own. So, oh, pineapple on pizzas for the saltwater folks. Barbecue chicken sounds like it would be good. I always go for like kind of my typical pizza. I don't know how many of you guys have seen like the Detroit style pizza. There's a place I actually like to get it from that my kids like to get like flat pizza from. But I do like the Detroit style pizza. Generally, we'll get. What do I get? Oh, I get pepperoni, sausage, bacon, green peppers, and mushrooms. Is my typical pizza. Now, I guess here's a good question. Would you say that barbecue sauce on pizza would be a pizza or a sandwich? You could argue that would be a sandwich. So, but I was gonna say I do like the Chicago deep dish too. Um, there used to be a place here that made Chicago deep dish, but it kind of went to the wayside. I don't think it's around anymore. So, yeah. So like the Detroit style pizza. Here, I'll pull one up real quick since I got the internet up. Give me 1 second. Show you kind of what a Detroit. If you guys don't know, we're gonna pull the internet up again. So that's a Detroit style pizza. So it's kind of the toppings are right up to the side, kind of a square deep dish kind of pizza. Um, so that's Buddy's is like the Detroit style pizza place. So like it's like kind of like a square. Um, so so that is the Detroit style pizza. So if you're not aware of that. So Alec, so Alec is pushing really hard. So was it Alan? I didn't know or not. So all right, let me flip all my screens around here, and then yeah, there was some place doing Detroit style pizza for a while. I think it was like a Domino's or Pizza Hut or someone. But yeah, so it's all like this part, like right here is all dough, and then but the toppings are on top. So and like I said, Buddy's is like the original Detroit pizza place. So actually, Detroit actually, believe it or not, does have quite a lot of decent food. Um, one of my favorites actually is Middle Eastern food, and there's actually very good Middle Eastern food in Metro Detroit. I don't think a lot of people don't realize this, but um, oh my, Metro Detroit actually has, I think it's something like the second largest Middle Eastern population in the United States or in the world. I think it's like the Middle East, and then Dearborn, Michigan, and then it's Metro Detroit. I believe, could be wrong though. So Got that, and then there's the Detroit style Coney Island as well. Um, I guess I could show you that too, but I think it's a little different than the New York Coney. But we have Coney Island hot dogs here. That's kind of a big thing. Trying to think of, and then there's other like fine dining stuff too. But there is quite a bit of food culture here that a lot of people don't realize. So, and I do love Indian food, Branton. My typical Indian food order is the chicken tikka masala. Um, I get it medium. So, oh, so Mike Stambaugh says Amon Ross St. Brown complains about Detroit's restaurants. Oh, okay. Yeah, so where's he? I think he's from California. Yeah, like I'm probably not dining at the same restaurants he is though. So like I'm not, you know. I mean, I have been to nicer restaurants on occasion, but so so yeah, so that's the Detroit style pizza. I'm trying to think of any other food items Detroit has. I mean, there's kind of a Mexican town, but I think like if you were to compare it to Texas and stuff, I don't think it would hold up. I think for Michigan it's good, but I don't think like past Michigan it would be that great. There's some barbecue here, but I think it's sort of run of the mill compared to some other parts of the country. Um, so yeah, I'll say this: I've never eaten crayfish. I know I don't know if I would know how to eat a crayfish. So, all right. So I think with that, we are getting a little bit later in time, so I do want to head out to the barn, and God willing, the barn cam will actually work this week. So we'll flip that over, and then I'll show you actually some of the fish that I've gotten in the past from the Southwest Michigan Aquarium Society auctions, and then I'll actually show you kind of what I might bring. So let me flip you over. What you're going to be looking at tonight, and I set the camera up a little bit crooked. I apologize for that. But you're going to be looking at tonight when I walk out there the Xenotoka eisenai from Nayarit. These are the oldest Gidea species in the hobby. These were brought in by Robert Rush Miller back in 1955. So I'm going to flip that camera over, let you have a look at those while I meander my way out to the barn. All right, I made it back. So if I could get a quick audio video check, I'd appreciate it. So all right, let me flop you somewhere to face the tank here, and then we'll kind of talk about what things I've found at Swamis. So it is a kind of a long drive, about 2.5 hours or so for me down to Kalamazoo, but I've always found great fish there. So kind of want to show you that. Unfortunately, I think it's too dark to check out the tubs. I don't. I did ask a question on Monday's stream. So I will try to hunt down some at least some water lily instead of throwing in some of the normal hornwort, duckweed, guppy grass. So, all right, all the Swamis finds. There's a lot of them actually, more as I think about it. So, all right. So first one, right here is these are all of these Xenotoka Dodroi came from a gentleman named Kurt Bitterling, and these things I had bought like a trio, I think, and they went like absolutely gangbusters, as you can see in here. And I actually might bring some of these back. There's even more. Like if you look in here, they're like hiding amongst all the guppy grass. And then I'll probably harvest some guppy grass and actually bring that back to the auction as well. Let's see. Nope. Got these guys, these guppies, were another Swamis edition. Let me grab the light. So there's still one I need to put in somewhere else. He's got kind of a bent back problem, but yeah, got these. These have kind of reproduced quite well for me. Don't really have enough to get rid of yet, but these were another one. Probably one of my all-time favorite finds there were these marble swords. These are absolutely stunning. I'm probably going to bring one of the males to Keystone Clash for the fish show. I'm kind of hoping, like one of them, I think there's one in here that's like really thick. I'm kind of hoping maybe this guy he moved, but I'm thinking I might bring one of the males. So those. Since I'm here, we'll do another update on these. Like I update these every week, but yeah, these are doing well. The Crocodile Audax from Los Pinos. I'm not seeing any more fry though, so I think I've got 4, and I need 6 for BAP. So I'm kind of hoping to maybe get some more. I know this tank's kind of murky with all the corridors kind of kicking things up, but these painted swords, I got these from Swamis as well. Let me see. Skiffy is down here. Kind of another fish I like to update you guys on since I found them on the stream. They put on quite a bit of size over the last couple weeks or so. These guys have gotten a lot bigger. So got a nice little colony going now. So one thing I am going to do probably for the swap or for the auction is I'm going to clean out all of this, all the val out of this tank. Put a nice big bag of val in the auction. Swamp, I think. I actually did find some of these Xenotoka Eisenai at that auction too. Someone didn't have a lot of luck with those, so I was able to find those. Um, and then these Green Lantern platies. I know there's one that's kind of goofy looking in here too that I gotta. You might have to go to the coal tank too. But those Green Lanterns, they kind of struggled at first, kind of disease wise, but I was able to kind of get some of them through. So hopefully I can get some of those to spawn. Um, these orange swordtails with white bellies did quite well. There's another pickup from there. And then let me go downstairs and we'll see if there's anything else. I don't think there is. I think that was kind of the kind of it. But I'm going to go through here, um, like this tank with the Basilia picta. I'm going to clean out a bunch of guppy grass out of this tank. Probably will take a little piece of this creeping moss. Uh, the shrimp. I think at this point I could kind of say the tangerine tiger experiment was kind of a fail. I think I've got a couple left floating around in here, but they kind of didn't do too hot. So it was worth a try. So let's go back, head back down here. Um, and I think I actually may have gotten these the platies that are in here from that auction too, in the past. I think I did actually. So I'm really digging these. They've not dropped any fry for me though, but I do really like those. Um, let me see. And I got to go through and clean the glass out. It's kind of getting time to do that. So I think. Oh no, there is one more. At least some of these guys, these chapter look these Encaustus, they did come from there as well. Um, so so yeah. But I will probably bring some of these Antinobius toweri from the Ala Dewey Spring. I still haven't really made a decision what to do exactly with the albinos. You can see one of them right there. But these seem to breed like rabbits. So, um, oh, I keep finding more. These came there too. I just, like I said, I got to go clean glass this weekend. The Calchromis macrops. I don't know how I feel about this fish long term. They're kind of skittish and they're kind of not a whole lot of. They haven't really bred for me, um, but we'll see about those. Anything else? I I may bring some of these Iliodon furcidans. Maybe get a small group of those. I'm not gonna sell too many out of here, but I do want to get some out. So I will bring some of those. Um, Probably will bring some more Limia Islay. These have just been nonstop, so I'll probably bag up a good group of those. Um, maybe like a trio or a pair or something. Bring one of those. Um, also want to show you guys. I guess I'll show you the rainbows. These Let's head outside real quick and see in the dark. Let's see what we got. Oh, you guys might be able to see a little bit. Let me get the light on. All right, we're back. So I think you guys got more than get to see quite a bit. So, all right. So, took the phone back in with me right now. So I don't know if it's like the internet out there. So I think where I kind of left off, I was kind of talking about tubs. Um, tubbing season for me is kind of Memorial Day to Labor Day. Um, so yeah, so that's kind of what tubbing season is, and then I think I'm going to, like I said, I need to hunt down some better plants, so probably some like water lily things like that. So I wish I somehow could like remotely control like the streaming software from the barn, so I could flip it to something, um, like some other kind of like music or like screen for you. So, um, so yeah, yeah. So I did try to go outside, and like I said, it's very black outside, and that may have messed up the stream too. So, or maybe the internet box out there is just getting old and crappy and whatever. So maybe I got to buy a new one. So, yeah. So I think we're about to 9 o'clock. So if you guys have any questions, let's go ahead and we can kind of address those real quick. So, apologize again for the technical difficulties, but um, I think it did go better tonight outside in the barn. I think I probably killed it when I was outside with the taking the camera outside. So, um, I'll yeah, maybe I'll go watch it and see if where it actually cuts out. Because I had it on a different. I've used a different browser tonight for the program that I use for it. So, um, yeah, I think with that, I don't really see any more questions. I think, probably the blackout kind of killed their momentum a little bit. So, okay, so it went black before I went out. Okay, hmm. I don't know what the. So Mike asked, "What fish am I going to do outside for the summer?" Probably going to do a lot of Gadaeans. They seem to do well for me. There's some that I won't do, like I won't put the Los Pinos out there, or like the Black Prince, but I will put out there. Um, I will put like a lot of Gadaeans. I might do some other stuff. I actually kind of thinking about rainbows too. See if I can breed some rainbows. Um, I had some glow light. I think there are glow light Danios that were in there too with those platies. I might do those. I have about 8 ponds possible, so we'll see. We'll see what I do. So I kind of wanted to show you those, but like I said, it kind of got we kind of got went haywire again. So, um, all right. So I think with that, we'll give it like another couple of seconds for some more questions, and if you guys don't have anything, I think we'll kind of call it a night from there. So it sounded like the barn cam went better, but not perfect. So we'll keep trying at it, I guess. So maybe I have to find another program. Like I've been trying to like take hey Melvin, trying to take like like not have anything open, like kind of that kind of stuff too. Seeing if there was any interference or anything. So, yeah. So I think with that, I think we'll call it. So once again, thank you guys for watching. Glad you guys could come out tonight. It was a lot of fun as usual. So we'll see you guys again next week. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, and ready to go. We'll talk about some fish from Swamis that I picked up at the Swamis swap or the Swamis auction, and then we'll go from there. So have a great night. Have a great rest of your week. Happy holiday, happy Easter if you celebrate that, and